All right. Now, today we are going to be doing this concrete cutting of these sidewalk pavers, and this is the final show, end of the series. And so, no further ado, let's do this. Then I'll be getting back to my bathroom, doing the custom vessel sinks waterfall faucet, marble 12 by 12 countertop and backsplash, and we'll be doing that next, so stay tuned. So let's do this, no further ado. All right, now I have taken, hey, is that Leah, Lydia, Maya, much more? Yes, hey, Will, how's it going, bro? All right, I've laid this out with this concrete, with this level. I've marked a line. It's lined up with the edge of this, okay? Now I'm going to cut this. I'm going to show you how I'm going to cut it. So bear with me as I get set up. This walkway is now complete. All right, and this is the end. All right, so hold on one moment. Okay, now we will be cutting this. All right. Now this blade is pressured in there because it wants to slip. This is not the right setup, so I'm going to have to go slow. All right, as we go. All right. Okay, we're going to get this out here in front, get it down.
Okay. You're not better off doing it right here? That way you're not bending over that much, or what?
Well, no, because I need to kind of, you got a point, but that's my friend Al there helping me out. All right, so I'm gonna, okay, because I'm getting dialed in. All right, let's get this up close and personal because I'm getting this dialed in. Bear with me. All right. Okay. All right, now let's get it going. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this handle, put it on the right side. I don't even necessarily need the handle. All right. Now with this blade wide open, you really got to be careful about where your hand is. This is not safe. All right. And I've got on my safety goggles, glasses. Make sure your cord is back out of your way when you go to cut. Okay, that's going pretty well. All right. Now let's see if I can.
Noticed, though?
What's that?
Since you got your finger under there, in other words, there's no guard there to give you a straight.
No, I'm having to cut it, eyeball it, and hold it, and just come straight back. Freehanding it. Now this will cut. This will throw the rocks out your direction now, the debris, rather than in my face. The way I was cutting it last time is the revolution of the blade was cutting towards me. Now it's going to throw the debris out and away from me. Now, one thing you want to keep in mind when you're doing this is not only your hands and the debris, you want it to go the other direction away from you, not towards you. And when you pull back, you have more control over the blade and cutting a straight line by pulling backwards. And you hinge at the elbow and shoulder when you cut. And then the other thing is, when you get to the edge, the outside edge, it wants to roll around it, which can kick back. So you want to cut into it like this, all right? Just cut straight into it. Okay. That way when I come back, it gives me more control. All right. Now, the other thing I can do is I can use a skill saw with a concrete blade, which I don't have at the present time, is a concrete blade. So I'm using this, and you can do this with it. And this is a diamond blade, by the way. This is a diamond bit blade. All right. These are impregnated diamond chips in this outer edge where you see the notches. All right. Now, once I get down so deep, I may have to flip it over, and I'll mark the other side, and I'll cut it through the other way. All right.
It's a lot more difficult because you got to turn it over
Yeah, it does. But
to cut.
right, but that's why I'm going to mark the other side of this over here. Okay, right here, I'm going to mark it. Now I flip it over, and with both sides marked, you can then take your stitch, whatever it is you're using, line it up with those cut marks. Okay, and then just recut. All right, get that lined up, get it marked, and recut. It's that simple. All right. And I'm cutting on the back side of my blade, of my pencil line, all right? I'm cutting on the back side of it. All right, this is the piece I'm keeping. So I cut it on the cutoff side over here. Cut away from the side you're going to keep, all right? So it's on the back side of that pencil line. And there you have it. Now, when I'm cutting, all right, and the blade's down, I'm looking right back here at the back side of this blade, all right, where I can see the pencil line at the back edge of this blade as I'm cutting through. All right. Okay, now I may have to try tapping to break it through if I get through it further than that, all right? So, only allow me so far. All right, yeah, it's gonna allow me to get through, all right, which means I'm gonna have to change the position of this. Oh, hold on a minute. Now I'm also holding this vertical. If you want this blade straight up and down at a 90 to your material, there's your 90. Okay, here, there's your 90 coming across. So hold it straight. Don't tilt your angle, your blade at an angle. Keep it straight. What's that?
Huh?
I'm not.
Are you trying to use your skill saw to finish cutting that through?
No, I'm not.
I don't know how it's going to cut it because your blade's only going down so far.
Yeah, it will. I may have to knock it loose. Okay. Now we're going to get creative. All right, I've taken it down as far as I can go. All right. And here we are. All right, there's the end result. Now I'm just gonna have to take that little lip off there and we're good. Okay. Now, I can't see this.
I would have recommended doing that
And now I just have to,
because they're giving them, if they follow that, they're giving themselves more work.
yeah, it does. So this is not how you want to do it. You really want to do this with a skill saw, all right? And you want a saw with power. This is a worm drive skill saw, all right? But my metal blade will never cut it. So you need a concrete diamond blade in your skill saw. So I don't have one at the moment, so I'm making do with what I've got. You know, I've had a few people say, well, Ken, I don't have those kind of tools, you know? And they're thinking, well, shoot, you know, you're just impossible for me to do this. Well, doing it the hard way just shows you how to get it done. Now, how am I going to solve that problem? Well, let me show you. This is all it takes. Now, how I'm accomplishing this is right here. I'm using the center of that blade, just this portion of it right here is the only part I'm using on that blade. All right. And just the center of it to come down this edge. And that's about almost good. I got to take it a little more. And that's how you accomplish that. All right. This takes longer. It's more difficult. And this blade, it's not like a wood blade, but this will cut you. Respect power tools. Okay. This will cut you. It's not like a wood blade, but it will hurt you. So I don't want to get my hands down here touching this blade. All right. Got to keep them away. And this isn't safe. I do not recommend anybody doing it like this. Okay. I do not recommend this. It can hurt you. Oh, let's see this up close and personal. All right. There it is. It's complete. All right. And that's how you do that. Like I say, this is not the way you want to go about it using a grinder, but if that's all you have and you can get a diamond blade for it, it'll work. Now let's see how it's going to fit. Okay. Now let's look at this up close and personal. All right. Okay. I'm not seeing my screen like I want to. Okay, I'm gonna put this marker there. All right, there it is right there. It lines up. Perfect cut. Okay. And let's see how it lines up with this other pencil line where I haven't cut it yet. Okay, now there you go. There's the pencil line on the next brick and it lines up. All right. Let's cut the next one. This is all in. Let's make friends. Okay. Okay. I'm not seeing. Thank you for being here. Make friends. Let's get this done. Yeah, I can't quite see. Can't quite see too well out here in the sunlight. Just want to make sure you can see what I'm doing. All right, yeah, okay, you can see. Let's come down a little more. All right. Now let's get this one. All right, now this one's to fall forward. So what am I going to do? I'm going to do two things. I'm going to take this. I'm just going to set this here so it supports it. Okay. I'm going to put this back here to hold it there. Okay. While I'm cutting this, I am holding my breath. I am not breathing this dust. Okay. By turning your blade one way, it'll kick the debris towards you. The other way kicks it away from you. All right. Get the front part of this line right here to cut. And this is a piece I'm keeping. This is my throwaway. So I cut on the back side of that line right there. All right, on the back side. All right. Now look at this line right here. All right, it's right in line with it. That's why you cut on the back side when you mark it. Okay, let's double check this side. And then I may need to take a 2x4 and break it loose, knock it loose in just a minute. That's what I'm talking about right there. You see how that just grabbed it and spun around? Took it right out of my hands. All right. If I would have been standing up, they could have went down my leg, tore my pants, who knows what. Okay. That's what you have to be careful with when cutting. That was live, not Memorex. Okay. No foul, no harm. It went right in the dirt. No big deal. Okay, the tool didn't fall very far. Didn't cut me. It didn't, no issues. All right, but that's what I'm talking about. When you get to this, grab it and throw it. You just seen it. All right, so be very careful when you get to this edge. If I had a better grip, it would have just took my hand with it rather than come out of my hand. But in this case, it worked. Okay. This keeps it real up close and personal. All right, let's see if I can make this loose. All right, that's not gonna do it, but we are gonna do it. Okay, how am I gonna break this loose? It's not breaking. And I want it to break clean.
That blade didn't go into your shoulder there.
No, it just dropped. No, it just went right to the ground. And the 2x4. All right, now. Okay, let's take this and put this right here. Put my foot on this right here. I think you can see that. Okay, let's bring this up a tad. I can't see. I don't know what you're seeing totally. All right, you can see my foot here. All right. All right, now we're going to take the sledge. Okay, we're just going to tap it. There we go. There it is. Now, how's it going to fit? Let's see how it's going to fit. Okay. Okay, let's see here. How's that going to line up? Now, it's out a little bit, but let me show you why it's out a little bit. I got to clean up this part, and it'll be fine. Okay. Okay, let's see what you're seeing. Hold on. Let me see where we're at here. I can barely see the screen, unfortunately, out here in this light. Okay. Bear with me here. I want to make sure you can see. I need another phone. All right. There we are. Okay. All right. Now, sorry about all that. Now let's get this cleaned off. Okay. Now, as far as that wobbling, okay, I can take that. I can take this piece I just cut. Put it up here against it, support it against this other brick. Okay. close and personal. All right, there it is. Nice and clean. Let's see how it's going to fit. Okay, not bad. Looking pretty good. Okay. Need to do a little bit more on it, but that's almost there. Okay. Now that's the beauty of using a skill saw. You want a worm drive because it has torque and power. All right. That just the little regular Black & Decker skill saws don't have. It's actually powered by gears, and the worm drive is a very strong commercial quality tool. All right. It may last years and years under very difficult, hard work. All right. Now, the right way to do this is like this. All right. Maybe I need to turn this over. I'll be good. Let's see. In the wrong direction. That's perfect. All right. Let me show you. Okay, up close and personal. All right. There it is. All right, lines up perfectly. Got 2 more to cut. All right. Well, thanks for being here. I cannot see who's in the chat. All right. Now, let's cut the next one. All right. This. Okay. All right, again. Which side of this line do I cut on? Do I cut on this side of the line? Over here? This is a piece I'm keeping. Or do I cut on the other side of the line? Hold on. No, I'm sorry. This is the piece I'm throwing away. This is the piece I'm keeping. So, which side do I cut on the line? Do I cut on this side of the line? Or I cut on that side of the line? If you said on the piece you're throwing away on this side, you're right. You're cutting on that side of the line. Because we're keeping this side. And if that's wood or whatever it is you're cutting, tile, and then you can either cut the line or cut on the other side of the line, depending on what you're doing and what your needs are for where it's going, and that determines where you're going to cut. But the rule of thumb is you cut on the opposite side of the line from the piece that you're going to keep. That's the rule of thumb. And that'll give you nice close tolerance. Okay. All right, you see I'm stopping at this point because I'm not going to give this blade a chance to come rolling around and do that again, okay? So we're going to cut into it. Okay. All right. Right now, I'm holding my breath. I am not breathing this dust. I can't emphasize that enough. I'm not wearing a mask. I am holding my breath. And if I need to breathe, I turn off the machine. I let the dust clear. I get up and I walk away from the dust and I breathe. All right, just get up and walk away from the dust and breathe. All right. Pressing down here so this grabs the edge of this tile, all right, as I'm coming around here on that edge. All right, now to the other side. Thank you, everyone that's here. Thank you for being here. I appreciate your time. I hope you're learning something and making friends. So I say, united we stand, united we make it happen. Okay. Now, let's get this supported with this other brick on the back, holding it in place. I'm cutting it. one a tad short, a tad thinner. That just broke off. I must have done something right here. Let's see. That was like a perfect cut. Perfect. Now let's see how it falls into place. Over here, where it goes. Okay, now. There it is. Perfect. All right, let me show you this. Let me make sure you're seeing what I'm seeing. All right. Well, thanks for being here. I think that says RG Can something. I can't quite make it out, and I think it's RG. Yeah, I think it's RG. Well, I'll see who's in here as soon as this live stream's over. All right, but that lays in. It's a very nice cut. All right, it's all lining up. All right, I've got one more cut to make. All right. Let's see, I want to see here. This is the sidewalk, complete. All right. All right. Okay. All right, now see who's in the chat. Okay. All right, so here we are in the beginning. Okay. Notice that the sand is out in these joints where there's gaps. All right, I'm going to run a 2x4 across this outer edge. I'm going to stake it in the front, and that'll be complete. And I'll take some rock and some dirt, and I'll make like a little ramp. And that's what I'll be doing for now. Later, there may be a parking pad here with these block and these pavers, and the little concrete ramp drives up into it. But that's going to be much later. All right. So, guess we'll call this a wrap. And you can see how to do it the hard way with the grinder, the 90-degree grinder with the diamond blade, or get a diamond blade for your skill saw. And if you go to buy one, you don't have one, you can afford a worm. You want to purchase a worm drive, you can get them at the pawn shops for around 80 bucks, 60 bucks. Maybe less in your area, maybe about that price. They're worth having. They're a workhorse. All right. They're like the diesel engine. They are just a workhorse. They're designed to last and a lot of torque and horsepower. Let's turn this camera around. Okay, we're not turning around. That's interesting. And there we go. All right, so remember, Thanks for being in the chat. Who's in the chat? All right. So we're going to call it a wrap. Thank you for being here. Remember, Easy 2 tips and tricks where you see everything up close and personal. And appreciate your support and time. And Starlene, if that's you out there, hope you're having a good day. And if you're out there, hold still. Somebody's in the chat. Could be Starlene, so I'm saying, hey, if it's her, I'm not. Somebody's in there. They're not talking. It could be it could be Starlene. All right, maybe not. All right. Remember, Easy 2 tips and tricks where you see everything up close and personal. And remember, I'm going to go back to installing the tile, the gray and silver marble tile with the blue and silver vessel sink with the waterfall faucet. And I'll be doing that in my next video. So take care. Bye for now. God bless. And tell a friend about my channel. You know, spring's coming. We're having an early spring here in California. And lots of how-to videos. And I have some videos in my playlist of some snakes and horny toad and from last spring and summer. You might like to check that out as well. Some dog training videos. Just a whole selection of how-tos. So bye for now. Take care and catch you on the rebound. Bye for now. Bye.